Hello, dear students. This is Professor John Forsyth. Today I'm going to show you how to use Git from the command line. Usually you're probably used to using it in your code editor, which is a GUI program. It stands for Graphical User Interface, GUI. We call those GUIs. Basically everything you use is a GUI, your browser, all those things, okay? But I'm going to show you the command line commands to run Git directly so that you understand a little bit better when you're using your code editor, like what push, what pull, and git add, or like add, what these things are doing, so you can see how they actually have an equivalent command in Git from the command line. Okay, so we're going to open terminal to do this. So I'm in I already have a new project started in PyCharm, and I can click this icon right here to start the terminal. If I were in VS Code, let me switch over to that. So here's VS Code. If you go to View in a new project, or whatever project you're working in, you can go to the terminal down here and open it just like that. So Git will run in both. I'll stay in PyCharm, but it'll be the same in both. Okay, so I can do a git status on my new project, and it says that I'm on the main branch and there's nothing to commit. That means there's no changes. Everything's clean. So I can go ahead and add a new file. Let's add a Python file and call it my script. And right here it's doing the GUI version of how to add it, but I want to do this with Git directly from the command line. So I'm going to hit cancel on that. Now if I go down here and I say what's the status now, now it detects there is this new file that you're not tracking, so it's called an untracked file. And I can add some text to it, like I can say hello and save that. Now if I do git status, yeah, it's still just showing that this is not being tracked. So to track this, I need to say git add and the name of the file. I called it my script.py. So now if I do git status, this file has been added to be tracked or committed into Git. So that's why it's green here. But I haven't committed yet, so I still need to do that. So if I do git commit, and then I can do -m to provide my message. That's what the M stands for. So I'm going to say add my script.py and close quote and hit enter. So that's the commit command. So now it shows me that updated. So if I do a git status now, it's back to clean. There's no changes. I can make a change. Hello world. And now if I come back down to the command line and I do git status, I see that this has been modified. So it no longer says untracked, because Git is now aware of this file and it's aware that you've modified it. And in fact, I can see what those modifications are. If I do a git diff, it shows that here the difference is that this green, hello world, you have a plus in green for the world. So that's a new line that I added to the file. So I'm going to go ahead and commit my changes. I actually need to add them again because they're in red. So I can add that file, my script.py, git status. Now it's in green, but it's in the staging area. It's staged, ready to be committed. Git commit -m, my commit message, added a line. And that worked. Git status, and it's all good. Nothing, it's all clean. So once you've committed, Git actually keeps basically like a compressed copy of your file, all your files in fact, that you've committed. And so you're safe to delete it. So if I delete this file, I think I need to delete it in a special way because my code editor is a little too smart. Let's see, I believe I have a remove command here. So if I remove the file, Okay, so now the file has been removed. You see it disappeared up here. If I do a git status, it shows in red that it's been deleted. So if I didn't want that, I can do a git restore and the name of the file, and now my file has been restored. It shows up here again, and to confirm that, do a git status. Okay, so there's a lot of other commands. I won't go into all of them. If you've set up your your code editor to connect with GitLab, then you should have what's called a remote, like a remote URL. So if I do a git remote, it shows I have this one connected to our class web page, and so I can push and pull changes from there. And to push changes, I would do a git push, and to pull the changes down to my computer, I would do a git pull. There's also a git fetch, which pulls the computer the changes from your remote, or your remote, this URL, whatever it is, but without putting those changes into your actual folder. It'll just store them on the side, as it were, and then later you can decide if you want to merge those, which you could do a git merge command with some other options perhaps. But those are a few of the git commands. I want to keep this video really short, so just to keep it simple, not give you too much information. But yeah, push, pull, you can do git status, git log. I didn't demonstrate all of those, but you have an extra copy of all your files once you've committed them, and you can restore those with git restore. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy coding.